1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, Lincoln Ware. We got Dwight Tillery, Laketa Cole, Charlie Winburn in the studio. And like Laketa was saying, now we got to look to the future. I don't think nothing we can do right now is going to change what has happened.
Yes, but we want the
He's
mayor.
never going to go in there and tell this cat to resign.
Here's what I like
it's not
to know.
Happen.
Yeah, see, everybody didn't tell the mayor when you get Winburn stirred up that I don't let go. and did you hear me? The mayor,
like a pit bull.
Well, you know how
when you taste blood. That's
right.
it.
I work on you day and night. And so here's what the mayor needs to do. When he comes in here, he can deny I had nothing to do with it. He could even say he don't even know the council member. We got pictures of him. We got pictures of him, okay? And so here's what the mayor ought to do. No, all he has to do is come in here and say, look, we messed up. We screwed up. This shouldn't have never happened. I'm going to take full responsibility to make sure. And guess what he could say? I'm going to make sure next year, you want him to do something? I'm going to make sure we have 5 black members on city council. He could do that if he's going to run for mayor. That's simple. You put the black 5 majority coalition back together. That's what he could do.
All right. I'll tell him you said it.
No, he knows. They're listening. Boy, they got the FBI and everybody on me now. That's all right. I'm looking at them, too. I got pictures of them. Are you with me?
Let's go to the phone. We got some people that want to talk to you. It looks like LG. LG, you have a question.
Yeah, I do. You're amongst giants, Lincoln.
Turn them up.
I will say this.
Turn it. We can't hear.
If they want to
Why can't I hear?
change
Hold
the
on a
issue.
second. Hold on a second. 1 second here. For some reason, they can't hear it. Oh, okay, wait. No, that's not it. Okay, try now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can everybody hear me?
Okay, now they can't hear you. For some reason, nothing's on in here. Everything is, I think my power is out somewhere down there where maybe Dwight, you see where Dwight's sitting? See, the power is out.
Okay.
The power is out. It's the power somewhere down there.
Well, we can hear him a little bit. Go
Well,
ahead.
don't fire
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, Lincoln, you have to translate for me, but it's cool.
They're listening through my headsets. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to ask the 3 former electeds, would they support a charter amendment for the voters to adopt state law? Because I know Charlie Winburn became Hamilton County treasurer because of state law, because the state law dictated that the parties would pick their replacement. So if it's a Democrat, the Democrat would put through Democrat, Republican, vice versa, and then the independent or unaffiliated person would be picked by the mayor with the approval and consent of council. Would they support that? And just to Laketa Cole, I agree with her. We don't have to vote Democrat. What I would suggest that she do, because I think she's she was a great city councilwoman. I vote for her every time. I think they should reconstitute the charter committee, and she should run under charter, because we got black folks who ran under charter, like Marion Spencer, Tyrone Yates. There's great African-American men and women who were elected under charter. We don't need the Democrats. So what does she think about running for charter if she was to run for council?
Okay.
Well, let me just hit that. First of all, I really appreciate you, man, and really love you. You're a great brother. But we have a moral obligation. I'm not for sure we need to change the charter on this, because this comes down to moral integrity. This comes down to guts. This comes down to your sensitivity around human issues. And this was a moral decision that should have been made by Councilman Meeka Owens. Someone, again, I'm going to say this, the patriarchs and the matriarchs should have pulled her to the side and say, look, we do expect you to appoint an African-American, even if they just said that. I'm not for sure changing the system for this will correct that. This is about personal integrity and personal responsibility and being accountable to the community.
Well, I disagree with you, Charlie, because I think the integrity and stuff that you're asking for doesn't exist there. It just doesn't. And I would definitely be for some change, not only that, but several other things that has continued to put black people in a different position, a lesser position of power and influence. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Democratic Party. Some might remember back in the 1990s, I had one hell of a fight with Tim Burke and convened the black community and explained to them how the Democratic Party works internally. And if you think there's no racism within the Democratic Party, you have lost your mind. So I'm going to stop there and let Laketa go ahead.
Just you brought up the charter committee. I'm just going to be honest. The charter committee is dead. I don't know how about reviving the charter committee, but I do think it's important that we stop beholding to one particular party and start coming to our own decisions about what we're going to do and who we're going to vote for, who's going to be best for our community.
Can we start a new charter committee? Can we revive what's left of it and just take it over? I don't know.
No.
I don't think that's
Can't do that.
Yeah. I don't
that history of that party.
Yes.
We need our own history.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
And I think that and I've said this for some time, and what we failed to realize that we have about 40% of black folks in this city. Any other major city like that, you would have a consistency of a black mayor, majority of city council, a congressperson, on and on and on.
In a city of
like Chicago or Atlanta or D.C. and so forth. But because we have allowed to be fractured and divided and these are white people that are doing this, and we got black people who go along with it. You see, what we fail to understand is that within this current Democratic Party, you got as many Republican-thinking people as you do the Democrats.
Hello.
But because it's a nonpartisan race, they don't have to identify themselves, you see. And this is how we keep getting hoodwinked and pimped.
Yes, I don't want to dismiss, and I appreciate Mr. Tillery, I don't want to dismiss what this brother just said. When I got appointed to the county treasurer, actually it was a state law. It wasn't going to guarantee that a black would get it. Even if we change the charter around designation, it's not going to guarantee that African American will get it. So I don't want to dismiss what he's saying. And I want to thank, by the way, when I got appointed, it took a lot of procedure. And I want to thank the county commissioners. Guess what they could have done? They could have appointed somebody 8 or 9 days ahead of me to be county treasurer, but they didn't. I want to thank Commissioner Reese. They actually, not that they supported me personally, but they did. They could have upstaged me and for 7 days and says, we're not going to make Winburn the first black African American county treasurer. But guess what? It was in their hands to appoint anybody that they wanted. So I don't want to miss, what's this brother's name?
LG.
No, LG is brilliant. I don't want to dismiss it. If somebody can show me how it can guarantee African American representation, then count me in.
All right.
I will say that process. I mean, as a person, I was appointed to city council. I think I was the first African American female to be appointed to city council. Yeah. The process was different. I mean, I did have a lot of people have to do my bidding and get their support.
Whose seat did you take?
I took Paul Booth's seat.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I took, because you remember the seat was originally Dwight's seat, and then Paul's seat, and then I campaigned for this. I campaigned for the seat.
Mm-hmm.
And I put Paul in the seat.
Yeah. Exactly. And Paul was appointed to that seat by Dwight.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if the mayor wants to do something while he's listening, I guess they didn't tell the mayor about me. He doesn't know me very well. I'm from the streets. I'm really from the streets. But I want to say this here, and I'm proud to be from the streets. But if he wants to do something down in City Hall, former Mayor Tillery made a good point. I want him to appoint some black men in leadership down there. Yeah. Not sub-cabinet. I want to see some black men and more leadership. And Scotty Johnson, I want to thank God for Scotty. It took some guts for Scotty to come on here and his colleagues, to face his colleagues, to break rank and to say what he said. And I do want to commend him. I think it took some courage to do that because everybody else is silent down there. And I guess I'm going to have to get back here. We're going to raise a couple $1 million, and we're going to do something to change the way our city is going. And I don't know what has happened to our city. They're so quiet.
They are quiet.
They're down there.
I bet you a majority, if I took a random poll and asked people if they could name all 9 city councilmen, they could.
They can.
Yeah.
No, they couldn't. All right, we got, let's go to Stefan real quick. Stefan, you have a question?
Yeah, I got 2 questions. And the charter committee actually took Mayor Aftab's veto power from him. So that's what they did on that end. I agree with what some of y'all saying in there, but I got a question for Dwight Tillery. That when I ran for we talking about black leadership. When I ran against Donnie Iverson, I asked you to endorse me. You said you can't do that. You broke my heart off that one when you said you can't do that. And then you saying black leadership, tax abatement. Black folks needed tax abatement. They was giving out tax abatement and still giving it out like candy 15 to 20 years later. Right now.
Okay, is there a question in there anywhere? Question.
Yeah, question. It's coming there. I'm just getting it out of there, Link. I'm gonna call in tomorrow too, also, for asking questions now. We got the opportunity to do it now.
I need a question.
But, okay, the question is on the tax abatement. Why did y'all what's his name, Ruben and y'all turned y'all back on the black community by doing behind closed deals without the people's knowledge? I had to bring it up in council about why y'all did this, council, and blah, blah, blah. We need answers for that, too, also. We just can't keep letting stuff go.
Okay, I'll let him respond. Let me let Dwight respond.
Let me hear that.
Well, first of all, Stefan, and I'm not going to argue with you because I love you, brother, and I've tried to help you, and you wrote me one of the worst text messages ever after all I've done for you. But I told you in the beginning, you can't just go down to City Hall and yell at everybody. I told you how to organize. I told you I would help you to move forward. And you didn't listen to me. You come after I had already committed myself to Dunny and wanted me to then drop Dunny to support you. And I knew you did not have no chance of moving forward. But you didn't listen, brother. And I'm just sad that you would attack me like this on the radio, but you do that. So I love you anyway, man. I'm praying for you.
And ain't nothing you could do about it.
Let's take a break. We'll come back 12:30. The Buzz.
12:30 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 5